This is Sofaville presents Episode 8, 78% Coffee, with Stefania Licari as Arielle.
I love magazines, especially those facty ones. You know, the ones where they tell you which foods are considered poisonous this week, which ones are essential for a long life, and how you've been breathing incorrectly this whole time. Well, I was flipping through the pages and one article caught my eye, entitled, "You are 78% water." It said, "We are made up of all these bits and pieces, but holding all that stuff together was water. That's why we are so soft and wobbly." Well, I had to think about it. I wondered if all animals were 78% water. Crabs are pretty solid, aren't they? They can't be 78% water, or the armor would be next to useless. Oh, but they live in the sea. They are surrounded by water. So they could even be 100% not water, and the sea would balance them out. Symbiosis. The world keeps turning, you know? So I went to work and I grabbed a drink and sat down to the day's tasks. And as I opened my laptop, I realized, hang on a moment, I haven't drunk water in absolutely ages. How can that be most of my body? And seriously, my day goes like this. Wake up, drink an espresso, go to work, standard filter coffee, start work, lunch, cappuccino, another espresso, late afternoon with biscuits, and then when I get home, I have a nice latte. I haven't been drinking water at all. I mean, even at the weekends, my routine stays pretty much the same. And here, the final thing. I read years ago that our bodies renew their molecules every 7 years. So I checked with my LinkedIn profile when I started my job, and that said 7 years and 1 day. I had the same routine since starting there. So no water has passed my lips at all. I was 78% coffee. That was terrible. I slammed my laptop, shut in fear. I couldn't work now. I was 78% coffee. I needed to redress the balance. So I ran to the water cooler. I started drinking as much as I could, but I was in such a panic. The cups just cracked in my hands and the water spilled out, and I couldn't drink anywhere near as much as I needed to. I mean, even if I drank for 5 hours, I still wouldn't be able to undo 7 years of cells replacement this quickly. I needed to be in as much water as possible, and right now. Oh my God, what to do? Okay, well, it was raining and the train station was there across the road. I would strip off and run to the sea. I would soak in the rain straight to my skin, then swim in the sea until I became 78% water, or turn into crab. Either way, I was off. I ran down the stairs, kicked off my shoes, threw off my coat, and going through the railway station entrance, I bolted over the barriers and made straight for the 10:47 to Bournemouth. And that's when they got me. Transport police. 2 of them were waiting for an early football train, and I ran straight into them wearing nothing but the skin I was born in. I panicked. I struggled. You don't understand. I have to get to Bournemouth. 78% coffee. And they just replied that I was exposing myself in public and I was 100% arrested.
You have been listening to This is Sofaville, Episode 8, 78% Coffee, with Stefania Licari as Arielle. Recorded in April 2022, 78% Coffee was written and created by Ronald Moja for This is Sofaville. Don't forget to subscribe wherever you listen to our podcasts. For all social media pages on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook, please follow us at This is Sofaville, where you can find updates on all future productions.